Welcome back, everybody, to Grand Tactician, the Civil War. I'm Grumpy Grandpa Gaming, and this is episode 44 of our Confederate Summer 61 campaign in version 1.10, using the A.O.M mod. Just a quick side note here. Made an announcement saying that we had broken over 5,000 view hours in just 6 months with under 230 subscribers, and made me go take a look at the analytics, and honestly, a full 50% of my viewers right now are not subscribed. If you're one of those returning viewers and you just see my videos come up on your thread, make sure you're watching them. Try and hit that subscribe button if you haven't done that already. It'd be much appreciated. Moving on from there. Last week, this past week of April in game has not been kind to us. We lost to Virginia. We lost the Battle of Railroad Bridge outside of Columbus. Really should just be calling that Second Columbus. But, so we just lost that one right here. So, Corps of Eastern Tennessee is retreating out of the area. I don't know where he's going yet. He just still hasn't kind of rolled off. But Jackson's army is now on its way to Mansfield, where I'm going to converge both of his corps. I'm not moving the corps to Monongahela yet because they are still flipping Toledo, but they're almost complete with that. But I'm sending both corps after Weitzel. It is time to end this man. I am 1-4 against him. He's been a thorn in my side. So, he needs to go. And Jackson's going to finally finish the job, hopefully. But, everywhere else, we've been doing fairly well. Over here in Indiana, we have almost taken every city. We just have to take Fort Wayne now, and then we'll have every controllable city in Indiana. Over here in Illinois, we are currently flipping Springfield and taking Lincoln's home away from him. They did retake Quincy, or they're starting to retake Quincy. Corps of Missouri is on its way to take on the 3rd Corps of the Army of the Missouri. So we should be seeing an action there this episode, possibly. Though sadly, the Corps of the Rio Grande is still stuck up here. I mean, he's now in the green. I'm going to wait till he's even further green before moving him again, because I don't want him getting stuck out here in the center somewhere. So I want to try and get him into Indian Village or Fort Ridgely, where he can rest and resupply. Army of Iowa will probably chase him. They do have about 1,300 man advantage on him, but I'm hoping now that I have draftees in place and I have him in a town next to a river, he'll be able to suck up some drafts to replace his losses. Other than that, it's quite along the other fronts. Union's still sitting around in Western Virginia, but they haven't done much out there outside. They just moved in and sat there. They could have flipped the state already. They have not. So I don't know what the AI is doing there. And I'm still sitting steady with the Army of Northern Virginia. They're going to continue to sit there because none of these corps are moving against them, and I don't want to free up Washington or Winchester for them to grab up. So they're just going to sit there still. And our siege of Monroe is still going on. So moved even more in our direction. So it's now up to 79% chance of victory, and that changes. That gets closer to our victory every day. That corps has taken more casualties than they have men. And there's more men in one of their brigades than there is in this entire corps, but we are going to win that siege. And the Raider Squadron, which is now down to the 2 French ships, the Berwick Bay and the Bon Secours Bay, are refitting right now, and the Atlanta and the Georgia are about 83 days away from completion each. So hopefully we'll have them in before the campaign is over. Just, these 2 fleets are just, they gotta go. These are the last 2 fleets in the Gulf. I should have had them cleared out already and been making my way up the East Coast with my ironclads, but that just has not happened. Alrighty, I think that covers everything. So, I'll be back when something happens. Alright, it is now April 15th in game, and the Corps of the Missouri and the 3rd Corps of the Army of the Missouri are now in contact with each other just south of Quincy. Looks like they weren't staying to flip the city. They started moving out, probably in pursuit of the Army headquarters or trying to head south to St. Louis. Unsure of which, because they didn't get too far, so we don't know where they were going. So they were commanded by John Schofield, who I believe we have fought and defeated before. And they do have a numbers advantage in infantry, so I'm hoping to sit on the defensive on this one. Because they have about a 6,000 man advantage in infantry. And a 13 gun advantage. So I want to try and sit defensively, but we'll see what happens. I'll be back after the load screen. Welcome to the Battle of Quincy Port. So we are attacking. Federals are defending. They're defending over here at Old Town Road. Last time we were on this map and they were defending this area, I was trying to do a flanking movement down along this road when the Federals attacked us. They came out looking for us, and I think they might do that again. So they do have about a 5,000 man advantage on us. So my plan is for right now is to advance down the Springfield Road here and kind of set up defensively at the fords and see if it's safe enough for me to begin a flank movement and slowly move my corps around. I'm hoping that they are not defending on the point like they have not been for the last few battles, and just try to advance around with the rear guard division facing the opposite direction. But we'll see what happens with that. Maybe they'll come out and attack, as I hope they do, because they do have the number advantage. I'd like to rip them down at long range with rifle fire. So I'll get my troops on the move, and I'll be back once we have contact with the enemy. Alrighty, I know it was a visual glitch, but I did just spot some Federal skirmishers over here at these two pontoon bridges. Once again, the AI builds these things as long as they're in their deployment zone. Don't know why, but they do. So I don't know if they're going to come out looking for me or not. So what I'm planning on doing now that I've got that sighting is sending a division here, my largest division here, which is 3 brigades. My other 3 divisions are only 2 brigades each, because it was enlistments came up, so I had a few brigades that are under 1,000 men I'd sent back to reform. So I'm going to set my largest division here with my artillery and try to flank with the other 3 divisions. I'm also going to have the cavalry sit here too for the added strength. So I want to try and get my other 3 divisions around along this road here and behind the Federals. Take the objective point from them. But I'll leave a division here where they can see it. That's my plan right now. We'll see if it goes on that way or not. So I'll be back. Alrighty, we did hit end of day while I was moving my forces, which actually allowed me to redeploy. Is he stuck in a river? Really? Get you up on dry land. There we go. Which did allow me to redeploy my forces across the river. So now, instead of sending a division here to block these crossings, I am going to leave one of my smaller divisions here to cover this crossing with the artillery and the cavalry, and send everybody up along this road and down this track here. So I'm hoping the Federals haven't changed their positioning too much, but I don't have sighting on them right now. So I'll come back as things develop. Alrighty, about 30 minutes in, I was just waiting for some orders to get issued, and it looks like they are coming for me once again. Wow. They have redeployed out of here. They are now in front of me and coming down the road, so I really have to quickly shift a lot of my forces here, because this is not going to be pretty. Those guys are fine. Need to get the cavalry out. Let's put you guys back into town. Third division. Which division is this? 2nd Division. Push you guys forward to there. I'm going to come back here so I can push you out further on the left. No, stay there. You're going to be reserved with the engineers. Alright, looks like the counter battery and those guns right there. Good. Alright, let's hit play. Get out long range, you fools. Things got a little interesting. But if they come down the road to me piecemeal, that'll make things a lot easier. Trailer Division commanders are arguing, but I'm not worried about that. I think we'll go for a little Lagavulin today. Come on, you guys have those long range orders already. This division's not a long range either. What the hell? Are all my division commanders arguing with the corps commander? Alright, big money, get in there. Their morale is better than ours. I lost 66 men overnight to attrition. They lost about 55, but they do have a higher morale point than we do. They have 65 to our 55. But I really do hope they come at us piecemeal. And a little damage to that battery. In position, damn it. It's right on that road. damn it. Don't know what's taking them so long to get these orders out. Corps commander's right here. There's no way in God's green earth I'm going to let that battery sit there and fire at us. First California secessionists. Oh, they're down to 500 something men. I got to get them home. Problem is, I got 3 brigades detached already. I really can't afford to send anybody else back. Guys, advance, get on that flank. They're all facing this way, so we just hit them in the flank with those 2 brigades. You guys are already taking 50% casualties, and you're still standing there with no morale issues. I gotta advance these 2 bigger brigades in. Their division commander's riding right through us. Cavalry division. Swing out this way. There were only 2 brigades also, because one of their brigades is down to like 60 somewhat men. Already breaking them. 2 brigades running. Go rally your men. It's that artillery fire I've got to take care of. There's a battery running. Oh, they're getting ready to break. They still have more brigades coming down the road, though. Everybody's moving up. I am going to mask my artillery, but I don't think that's going to be too big of an issue. Yeah, there goes that battery. Alright, minor victory back in our direction. Almost 2-to-1 odds. Good. There we go, big money. Take them down. There we go. Get rid of that artillery. There we go, breaking them. Down to 38 morale now. I don't think we're going to inflict enough casualties to get us a major victory, but it'll be a good one. This is going so much better than the last battle. They are breaking hard. Yep, there went a third MSG. Hopefully Clark doesn't get defamed for that. How are you guys doing? Oh, where did you guys come from? Didn't realize my cavalry was fighting anybody. Stay on that brigade, they're pulling them back. Yeah, Federals are running. This is our victory. A little better than 2-to-1 odds on the casualties. That's not bad. There they go. Now grab that last battery. This brigade's wigging out. I think Big Money is the hero of these battles. This battle, at least. Alright, mount up and stay on them. Cause a few more casualties for me. There they go. See if we can bag them. I'm not going to send that brigade. They're already ready to break. Yell County, grab me that last artillery piece. Come on. You got 5 guns there. I want them. Yeah, something's got the dog set off. I apologize for that noise. Get me these guns. Come on, 4 minutes left. Take them down. There we go. All right. That went better than I'd hoped for. You know, I expected the Federals to come after me, but on the first day, not on the second day. But, thankfully my troops were actually massed up in a way that I was able to capitalize on it. Not the best battle in the world, not the most exciting one, but went a lot better than it could have. So we took 777 casualties to our infantry out of 13,300 on the field. 100 casualties in our cavalry out of 1,700. Didn't lose any guns. For a total loss of 881 men of our 15,259 man force. Federals lost 1,600 infantry of their 19,000. We got all 25 of their guns, for a total loss of 1,719,000 men. Now, I did forget to do a hard save. Let me save here. Take a look at the paperwork here. Engineers weren't involved. 1st Texas Division. Texas Infantry is part of this division, but they are away reforming. 1st Arkansas. I thought it Texas Division. Not Cavalry Division. There we go. 1st California Secessionists. Caused 70 casualties. For a loss of 35 men. But they were only in the field with 568 men at the start of the fight. Because that's one of those units that did re-enlist. I do have to send it back, but I gotta wait for one of the other 3 brigades to come back first. Desert Foxes caused 58 casualties to infantry for a loss of 20 men. It's not bad. Cavalry Division. Neither one of these are viewer units, but 1st Arkansas caused 77 infantry casualties, and MSG caused 24. 1st Division, Kentucky Orphan Brigade, caused 30 infantry casualties. Yale County Rifles, 32 to infantry, 30 to artillery. So these guys were the right flank division. I didn't get into the fight until the very end. 3rd Division, 2 of my Missouri Guard brigades. 25 casualties between the 2 of them. 2nd Division. Yep, big money came out the heroes of this battle. So 3rd MSG caused 363 infantry casualties, 47 artillery for a total of 410. 4th MSG, 347 infantry casualties, 34 artillery for a total of 381. And Big Muddy caused 459 to infantry, 28 artillery for a total of 479. Division total is 1270. Artillery division, how'd these guys do? Not too bad. 3rd Arkansas Battery did 34 infantry casualties. 1st MSG, 26 to infantry, 11 artillery. And 2nd MSG, 41 infantry and 3 to artillery. So they weren't 1st MSG was firing some counter battery, but it looks like they're mostly firing at the infantry, even though I don't counter battery orders. All right. Let's see if we can get out of here with it crashing. There we go. Alright, interesting fight. I wasn't expecting them to come out and face me like that, but it worked in our favor because they came in strung out down the road instead of mass for an attack, so that helped us out a lot. So, and the morale dropped extremely fast. I was really surprised by that. I was very surprised by that because they had a 10-point advantage on us. They were over 60 on morale, so they should have been holding on better than they did, but I'm glad they didn't. So that makes me feel much better after last episode, to be honest. Much, much better. Alright, victory at Quincy Port. Lieutenant Colonel J.H. King loses face. I have no idea who that is. Hopefully that's a federal. I don't know who that is. Alright, the enemies reportedly suffered total casualties of 1,697 men. There are 225 killed and 273 captured. Our casualties total 881 men, with 132 killed, 193 missing, and the rest wounded. Captured 898 rifles and 10 guns from the battlefield and sent 289 soldiers down to Andersonville. We got in there now. 9,300. Alright. So they are no longer flipping Quincy. We don't have to worry about that. Let's get that battle rolled off. And I'm a little worried about the Corps of Arkansas. They are down into the yellow. Yeah, 2nd Corps of Army of the Missouri is sitting over here. 16,000 men, but I do have 19,000 in this force, so it's not a big deal. Come on, roll off. There they go. Where are they retreating to? They're probably going to stop in A.O.M over here. Destination. Alright, he's done retreating. Polk is at destination. Yep, up there seizing Fort Wayne. It's General Jackson's headquarters. Construction completed on the mills at Memphis. Good. Very good. Oh, viewer did point out to me, and it's something I totally forgot about, the zero production on the farms and my plantations is a seasonal thing. Oh, we have another battle opening up here. Hold on, I think we might have taken down Weitzel. I think we got Weitzel in the last fight. Because Vaj is in charge of the Army of Tennessee now. Oh, that's good for us. I think we caused more casualties than I expect because they are now below us in strength. Oh, this is very good. Though my morale is not good. Yeah, it shows all 12 of my infantry brigades low on morale. Now I'm looking at the wrong army there. Yeah, it's not good. They're nervous. Shows only Canty's men as being really unhappy, and that's because Canty got defamed in the last fight, and deservedly so. I really did want to go around and take a look at the map, because we have moved on a few days since I started rolling. But, not going to go into a second battle this episode. Otherwise, it'll be almost 2 hours long. So, we'll end this one here. If you're a new viewer, returning viewer, you're not yet subscribed, please think about hitting that subscribe button. If you do, remember to hit that bell icon so you're alerted when the next video comes out. If you like a brigade in one of my armies, please let me know in the comments below, and I will happily oblige you. Let me know type of unit, uniforms, weapons, officers, and I will do what I can to make sure you have them. And comments, please keep them coming. And I'll see you all at the next episode. Stay grumpy.